Hello and welcome to another Happy Hour Live. Cheers. Today, we have a very special episode. It's all about Cocktail College. So if you don't know, where have you been? Cocktail College is our subscriber-only show. It's going to be taking place at 5 p.m. next Thursday on April 22nd in place of Happy Hour Live. So it's only for subscribers of NorthJersey.com. If you are not subscribed, you can subscribe now. If you're already subscribed, you already have access. So you can either head to the link in our comment section that I'm going to leave there to sign up, or you can go to cocktailcollege.northjersey.com right here and sign up. So in preparation of that show that we are so excited about, it's going to have mixologists, and they're going to be showing us how to make really special drinks. We're also going to have some sneak peeks of restaurants that have just opened. So it's going to be a really amazing show. And we wanted to do a little bit of a recap to get you prepped for Cocktail College. So first, we are going to show you an episode from season 1 from Prohibition in Westwood. Now, they are going to be back on Cocktail College next week, and we're very excited to have them back because they had one of our favorite shows of season 1. And, you know, we interviewed them and we had them on the show right when they just opened, and now they're going to be back. They're a little bit more established, so we can't wait to have them. Let's check out their first appearance on Happy Hour Live. All right. Hi, Pablo. How are you? I'm doing good. So tell us what you're going to make us today.
Well, today I'm going to make an old-fashioned made with that maple syrup. I know our house bourbon Penelope, which is actually great. We use it for most of our cocktails. So first, we're going to get the jar to get all the ingredients in. I'm going to start with that, like Carlos said before, with the cheapest ingredient first. I'm going to start with my maple syrup. 1 ounce of that. Gonna start with 2 ounces of Penelope bourbon. Now we're gonna add some bitters. Aromatic bitters.
Nice.
Splash. And add a little bit to splash of or orange bitters. Now to get all the ingredients. We're gonna add some ice. There we go. Now, since we use some bourbon, we're gonna stir the drink.
Shake it, stir, not shake.
We don't do the bourbon. We stir it. It's just like the ice melts a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now we grab our rock glass or nicely big ice cube. Just right there. Now we strain it right into the glass.
Nice and cold. Love it.
I know. And the big ice cube is great because it melts slowly, so it keeps the flavor on it.
That intense.
The orange peel. Same with how Carlos said before. You're going to squeeze it, but from the other side. So we get the oils, and then we go around it to get all the flavor. At the final touch, we get our what are they? There it is. Maraschino cherries.
Beautiful.
I know, it's great. I like to add a little bit of the syrup that goes inside.
Okay. A little bit extra sweetness.
Yes. And that's it. This is our maple old-fashioned.
I love it. And tell me a little bit about your old-fashioned program. So you guys can pick your own. Isn't that right?
That's right. You can choose your own syrup. We have agave syrup, regular, and simple syrup, agave syrup. And we have also our grenadine, homemade grenadine syrup. And then you can choose if you want some tequila or bourbon or a mezcal. We have many choices.
Awesome. Again, that was Prohibition in Westwood. Seeing them make that drink makes me really excited for summer. I can't wait to go and hang out on outdoor decks and just enjoy drinks exactly like that. And they're going to be showing us how to make more of those cocktails on Cocktail College next week. So next up, we are going to show you a clip from our episode with Blue Moon. Blue Moon was our second episode ever. So we've come a long way since then. We had so much fun featuring them last year. And they are also going to be a guest on Cocktail College. So let's check out their first appearance.
And the next thing we're going to make is what we call a Sangria Swirl. And,
awesome. So let's bring up the ingredients for that. Okay, we got a little So this one we have a lot. We have burgundy rum, triple sec, peach schnapps, OJ, pineapple juice, and simple syrup.
Right, that's for our sangria. We make that in huge batches. We'll start with 3 gallons of burgundy. So that's if you want to make a smaller batch. Mm-hmm. And so that sangria is usually made ahead of time, so all the flavors melt together.
Nice.
And then what we're going to do is Anthony's going to show you. He's going to make a frozen margarita, and he's going to add the sangria to the margarita and show you the swirl. So hang in there a second. Great.
So you can drink this, on its own, just as a sangria, or you can add it to your margarita for something a little extra special.
I'm sorry?
I said, can you drink this? So you can drink this 2 different ways. Like you can just drink the sangria by itself, or you can add it to a margarita for something a little extra special.
Absolutely. We sell a lot of margaritas, a lot of sangria, but this mixture is a specialty that we do, and it's really good looking, and it tastes delicious. Very refreshing. It's a frozen drink.
Yum.
Yes, it is.
All right, so you're just blending up your proprietary mix right now. So if you guys are making this at home, you can take, whatever margarita mix you have, whatever your favorite is, whatever your homemade is, add some ice, blend it up, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, now, hang on 1 second. It's going to be noisy. So
okay.
1 second. We love the sound of blenders.
It means a nice icy drink is on the way.
All right, so here we go. So we have the frozen margarita, and we put the sangria on the bottom, and then he swirls it in there. So you can see the swirl.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and it tastes better than it even looks.
Oh, that looks amazing. So let me ask you a question about the sangria. So you can make all of this ahead of time with all of those ingredients that we mentioned. So how long does that keep? Because it seems like, if you make it a little bit ahead of time, it might actually taste better if it sits for a little bit.
Right. It'll keep for a few days for sure. But I would say by the second day, it's better than even the first day because, like you said, the flavors melt together. You have a lot of juices, a lot of fruit. And then for the basic sangria, we add oranges, and you can add apples, lime, whatever kind of fruit you enjoy in the sangria. And that's delicious. Good
to know, because I think a lot of people think that sangria is just, if you put fruit in your wine, then it's a sangria. But that's not necessarily true. You got to have those extra layers of flavor on there.
Yeah, our sangria has quite a kick because it has rum and triple sec and peach schnapps in it. So you feel like you're drinking something nice and fruity, but when you get up,
you're going to be feeling that. So this is a good thing to make on May 4th. So then May 5th, it's going to be perfect for you.
Exactly.
Next, we are going to throw it back to last week's episode at Porter in Weehawken. We had owner Tara Glick on, and she showed us a cocktail that was amazing. That episode had a lot of women-owned brands that we really loved. And though Porter won't be on Cocktail College, if you are brushing up on your skills for Cocktail College, this is the perfect episode to watch. So let's check it out. Okay, great. Let's move on to our final cocktail. What are you going to make for us?
Okay, so this one's my favorite on the list. This one's called Yacht Rock, which is the genre of music that I listen to while cleaning my apartment. Kind of just nice, easy listening. So it's going to be Bimini Coconut Gin, pineapple juice, simple syrup. What am I missing?
Lemongrass.
Lemon juice. Oh, and a lemongrass syrup that we make in-house. So the Bimini Coconut Gin, it's a company out of Vermont. The first time I heard it, I was like, ew, coconut gin. I think we've all had some unfortunate incidents with Malibu.
Yes.
In our youth, it's kind of scared us off from coconut flavored liqueurs.
3 dashes with the
Yes, and fee foam, which we use in place of egg whites. It's just like kind of a frother, kind of a nice trick in your bar tools. So this, yep, dry shake, which means no ice. That's going to build the froth.
Okay.
And then we add ice and shake it again. So this Bimini coconut, it's fat washed with coconut, so it's real actual coconut oil that goes into it. it gives it a nice coconut flavor without being like tanning lotion.
Right. What about this cocktail makes it your favorite? Is it the flavor? Is it the combination of the flavors? What is it that makes you love this one?
I mean, I don't think many of us got to take vacations this year, and it just feels like a vacation in a glass. Like, I drink one of these and I'm like, I am on a beach in my mind somewhere. And this is definitely one of our more popular cocktails.
Nice. And I should mention that Porter opened up in the midst of this pandemic. So we've only ever experienced your restaurant during the pandemic when we were desperately craving to go on vacation. So I'm so happy that you're bringing that to us in your cocktail program.
Exactly. And yes. Dehydrated lemon chip for the garnish.
I love it so much. Thank you so much for joining me for another Happy Hour Live. Again, we are so excited for Cocktail College next week, April 22nd at 5 p.m. We're going to be having Prohibition on. We're going to be having Blue Moon on, a couple of other special guests, a couple of sneak previews. To sign up, you can go to cocktailcollege.northjersey.com right here. Again, it is a subscriber-only show, so if you're already a subscriber, you're set. And if you need to subscribe, hey, you'll get access to all of our amazing dining coverage and access to Cocktail College. Until then, I will see you next week. Cheers.